everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's move into our next topic, right? That is our thought classification. Thorny bushes. Thorny bushes. So when you are talking about these thorny bushes, these are mainly this type of bushes and these are the leaves mainly exist in the dry regions. Dry regions of our country. So when you are talking about the dry regions of our country, you have to know that Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana. So these are the mainly dry regions of our country. So mainly the dry regions of our country we can see the thorny bushes, right? So the best examples of these thorny bushes are, I can say, Kair, Kikar, Babul, and of course the important one is when talking about the bushes itself, starting introduction itself I said, what is that? Cactus. That is cactus. So these are the major leaves that are present in the dry regions of our country. So what the specialty of this means when you are seeing observing this? So these leaves which are present in the form of spine. So due to this formation in the spike helps us to avoid the loss of water. Helps us to avoid the loss of water. So this is a major advantage of this thorny bushes, right? Let's move to our next classification. Fourth one is mountain vegetation. So when I'm talking about that mountain vegetation, so there are many trees that present in the mountain vegetation areas due to its variation in different heights, right? Fourth one is mountain vegetation. So due to variation in heights, there may be present many trees in these areas. For example, I can say the variation in height from 1500 to 2500 meters. So those are the trees which are in the shape of conical. So due to this conical in shape, most of the trees are in the conical in shape between this range of height. So they are called as coniferous trees. Very important thing guys, coniferous trees. So the best examples when you can see in these regions of mountain vegetations, that is the best example for this growing are pin, what is that? Pin, right, deoda, right, pine, dry, and deoda. Deoda, that are the major coniferous trees that are present in this here, this side, right? Pin, deoda, and ripe. Chir, pine, and chir and deoda. Sorry, yes. Chir and deoda are the examples, etc. These are the best examples in this mountain vegetations, right? So let's move to our. So these are the known as coniferous trees according to the conical in shape. Let's move to our last category, that is mangrove forests. So these are the forests which can survive in the saline areas. That is saline type. Mangrove forests. They can survive in saline type. So these are the plants, these are the trees which mainly found in the Sundarbans that are present in Western Ghats and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Western Ghats and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So when I am talking about this, one thing I have to say here is this guys, the important thing here we have to note that. So due to this, the term Sundari means relates to the variety of species of trees that exists. Variety of species of trees. Very important thing guys, variety of species of trees that present in mangrove forests. that present in mangrove forests. That present in mangrove forests. So what happens means, so I said this is a type of Ceratide which may be found in the Sundarbans, that is present in the West Bengal, and also the correspondingly Andaman and Nicobar Islands respectively, right? So actually the term Sundari means is a variety of species of fish that present in the mangrove forests. So due to this, after over a period of time, they named as Sundarbans in mangrove forests, right? That's it regarding classification. Let's move to what is necessary and why it is so important. The term forest. Why that forests are so much important? That is our next topic, right? So importance of forests. Importance of forests. So very important concept this one, guys. So when you're talking about the importance of forests, so they provide us oxygen, which they intake carbon dioxide, and also helps in burn up and the contraction of carbon. Contraction of carbon, I can say, right? And also these are helpful. The forests are also helpful for which provides us timber for furniture. It provides timber, coal, wood, fodder, gum, lag, whatever it may be. So many things. Not one and what we can say. There is no limit. So many things which we are using in our day-to-day life. All the things can be provided by forests, right? Important thing. And also it can be useful for shelters. And it is a natural habitat for wildlife. It is a natural habitat for wildlife. So regarding this wildlife, clearly we can see our next session, right? That is our last topic of this area. So, but what we are doing, guys, is generally simply recklessly cutting out the trees, water that are present in our earth. So what happens means, due to this, it leads to the destroying of large extent. To destroy large extent of forests. So due to this, correspondingly, all pollution gets increasing, and the carbon dioxide emitting from the vehicles all gets increasing totally, or total surroundings get collapsing due to these factors, right? So we have to recklessly we are cutting the forests, so that we have many disadvantages, right? And also by using the forests, what happens means it will bind the soil and helps us to prevent the soil erosion. It binds the soil and helps us to prevent the soil erosion. So there are so many advantages. Besides that, we are recklessly cutting the trees and we are destroying the large extent of forests. So what we have to do means we have to get awareness among the people by telling them about and getting them about the awareness of the forests and importance by providing some of the important programs. We have to conduct similar to like that one also which are already conducted in order to get the people more engaged into the surroundings in order to grow more trees for our and also protect the existing trees and plants for the better future, right? We are enjoying, guys, but for our future generations also we have to give the same atmosphere, right? So that we have to plant the trees and we have to get awareness among the people. For the first step we have to write, right? Without plants we cannot survive, guys. There are so many advantages that we are getting from these forests. So that is regarding the forests. Let's move our GK part. So, the ninth largest lake, that is Malawi. It's also known as Nyasa. So this is an area of 30,044 square kilometers, and inflowing rivers is Rububu. Its outflowing rivers are Shai, and it is a type of freshwater rift lake. Very important thing, guys. Not freshwater. They are also having additional rift. Freshwater rift lake. This is important. Freshwater rift. So it is completely present inside the African continent, right? So what is the special feature of this lake when we are talking about this? It has contains a variety of species of fishes. Variety species of fishes. That is important regarding this, guys, right? please like, share and subscribe my channel. Those who are interested, please follow regularly and also share to your friends so that they will be benefited, right? Now to get my daily updates, follow the social media links that I provided in the description. It's truly Teja. Meet you in the next video. Until then, keep smiling. Bye.